Yo. Open in a few seconds. A new setup here. Anyway, new day, great day. Bro, we didn't have any news. So let's see what price auction shows us today. But it's settled, of course, because this looks crazy. The value area high. To acceptance, boy. Straight up acceptance. Bro, that is bananas. What the freak? Wheezing all in the goddamn mic. Not a little bit. You see the imbalance. Look at how much volume on that expansion, bro. Put some seller stepping in. I seller when I say sellers, but more volume. Let it settle a bit. It's gonna still move fast regardless, but it's NASDAQ. For heaven's sake. Anyway, how y'all doing? I'm new to this. Guess I just get used to talking to myself for a bit, so we really just out here just showing up, showing up. They got on our work attire. Daily conversation with we would definitely punch through that. The control there. 65.5. 6.5. $44.8. DLC definitely rejected. Is pre-market. That was a that was a just slap through it. That shows us how ready we are. It's been a minute. This has been my first trade. Hold up. Should we see 3? Remember I don't remember I got my keys. That's how long it's been since I fucking traded out. But it's what it is. A rejection. It's so weird to me because I'm looking at the time itself, which I don't have on the stream. I don't want to take away from just have too much information, but it's going crazy, and I'm looking at our DOM of our heat map, and it's just not following through. projection at the footprint. That dog called to be like, oh, do I want to play that? And that the market very high. Then can make it to the range with that. My experience, it lets it come down to POC. All of that, you might as well come down to POC. If you come with that, you might as well touch the motherfucking VWAP. That's how I see it. Definitely fell it up here. It's just shot all the way up here. Just but let's see. I'm about downloaded. Just gotta get along the way. Look at this. I don't have no news. It's 9:36. First minute of this new candle. You know. It moved up, you see? Acceptance. DLC mitigated, dog. So how we really look for is a solid follow through. That finger. Hit the button, y'all. Promise. Promise I hit it. I just realized that this thing over here is locked. I don't know why my trading is locked. Oh, what a drag, ski. Oh man, real time. Real time. Bro, I can't make this shit up. Got me. All I really would go for is a little stab. That was say that's you know, the way I do my wrist now is based on how many confluences I see. If I see a shit ton of confluences, I'm gonna add some contracts. It's just like a blood man, and it's still in alignment with our theory, our edge. We get in, but it's all relative to what's going on. See this footprint, just man, this is volatile. Which has only been like the first 10 minutes. I just wanted to wait, 5 minutes. Not necessarily wait to 9:45 or not a opening range. Big trader just really depends what's going on. I'm really looking at pre-market, seeing how pre-market highs are being respected. And right now that thing is, is not really volatile. What? That's some expansion. Yeah. I really don't like talking. It takes away from me getting in positions because I'm like, okay, I see it. Now we just mitigate it down. What you got going on, bro? Tell me something. I like accidentally moved over to this 4-hour because I don't know, I was just messing around with it the other day. Like, oh, this looks pretty clean. I'm on the boxes. My box is just so I can, just got tired of having volume profile value areas and not having the most cleanest to facilitate, cleaning it up. Yeah, that's why you got these little dash boxes. They mean something. Yeah, price just came down, mitigated, lower. Yeah, speaking of DLC, that's what I mean. Um, yeah, we will see. We expanded to 650. Can't really see that. They want to be thinking about it. 4 hour. Man, it kind of ugly. Get that, my son. But what about the heat map? Yeah, this thing is definitely this thing. What are you gonna do? Then you move down. Orders those buyers. Not really. It's not. Please don't disrespect me. Please don't disrespect the heat map, man. I learned my lesson. That's why I kept returning to it. Reason I that's what the heat map is because it answered one of my questions that I had way back in the day. Traded supply and demand, support and resistance, VWAP. But mainly when I was introduced to supply and demand, I just did not understand why my boxes would be just violated, and it would just I'm like, dang, bro, my question is like, I would really love to know when my stuff is just not valid, bro. So I'll be I will be on all those time frames, all of them. You name it. 12-hour, you made up time frames, 24, 48 hour, 8 hour. If I see a little supply and demand or something like that, I was, but it all comes with experience. You really don't know what you're doing until you try. You still don't know what you're doing. But yeah, that's the VWAP. This is our previous day. Oh, I ain't got time. Damn, they got stuff. I ain't even have time to even look at it. Got that heat map. I'm being fair. Just straight time it sells. This shit is so goddamn volatile, bro. Because it gotta make sense. It gotta be, like this, man. Like this, man. It gotta make sense. Lock in. Not one without the other. That's a mismatch, man. By the time we're no goddamn mismatch. Nah, bro. It's the orders matters, but it's about the way. The way. From 614 to 630, and we're on the micros, bro. This is not NASDAQ. EQ. Yeah, 15 points would be something pretty nice. My style of trading, not just, I lock in profit. Just, I'm really interested in just the continuation. Hey, man, the auction. And that just, chilling. Mile 43. We had our pre-market POC. Yeah, I guess. Definitely shot up from 612. out if about 1 point. I didn't really know. I want to take my time. My first time introducing y'all to me using the heat map, and of course, I wanted to make sure that my eyes was. Oh, damn, that book just in like a bug. What's going on right here? That's our pre-market value area 5. There they go, there they go. What the heck? It look like little phalanges. I'm looking at like the what do you call that, bell curve? Behind Jay. How the fuck did I turn into a spectator? I said when I started talking, I'd be spectating. Know myself though. But honestly, what made me turn into a spectator was I tried to execute that position. And yeah. Just my keyboard wasn't locked, but my hotkey was locked on my DOM. So I'll trade for your boy. Looking mad right. I say Goldie style. That shit sounds so corny. But hey. Right, we approaching this red level. Here is my monthly. Oh, excuse me. No, that's my previous week. Colors, man. Yeah, price flying. Okay, so I like this view. Just really just getting comfortable with the view. I'm not really the biggest fan of aggregated data, but when you moving like this, bro, adjustments need to be made. Moving like this, bro. I said, man, because I'm moving over. I'm looking over here. I'm supposed to be looking over here. I mean, I say over here. I'm looking at my footprint. There's a system that I have. Make sure you know this mug here. What you doing? Looking at this and keep sticking out like little phalanges. What the heck? You pair that with the time it sells. They look bonkers. What's that 7-0? Going outside. Wait a little bit. This thing can be so petty, like it'll lift my whole entire thing, and then like, god dang, you want to flip it. Hey, like chill, bro, chill. Don't flip it. Don't flip it. Who you telling to chill? You know that usually make people. Yeah, I don't know why when people tell you to chill, it tends to make it worse. Who you telling to chill, bro? Me, man. This is chill, man. Whole time you live it. Well, telling you to chill is making it worse. You catch strays and all, man. Gotta be peacekeeper. Ooh. What the heck? What you doing, bro? At 9:49. But yeah, bro, this is well wild, wicked. And this 5 minute candles 57 points. Smack you up. And if you look at the let's go. We can look back at the wave you up. That stuff it looks on the footprint. House, house here. See, out of this. So hold on, now don't be no hater, bro. Whoa, whoa. Uh, you know, theatrical, but not right here. My crosshair is on this footprint. You can see that, or not, but so my that thing on the. This is a lot going on. Yeah, man. Honestly, I guess just get used to trading. Like I've been these last few days, I've been acclimating to dealing with the E map again, and just really just using up with my wisdom and my experience. I've been using this for a hot minute, but I just put it down for a bit because I didn't know how I would use it for me. I had to look at my system because we were just really trying to, I guess, just get stuff see if how it worked for me. This is something that kept coming back to me. Volume profile, heat map, and just leave my footprint is still a volume profile, to be honest. But yeah. So it's just, growing comfortable and confident in that, and that's really, really no different than any other traders out here that show up every day. This thing is ripping, and it's crazy. Pre-market analysis was, bullish. And like even saying that stuff like this when you say that when you trade my profile, not just looking at the fundamentals. Fundamentals when I was, look at my key factors and macro and micro news and going on globally, stuff like that. But yeah, no trades. I'm on my hands. This ain't the first time something like this happens, so I gotta make sure I get a queue. Big part of my queue to make sure I unlock everything. I thought I did, because now we know we have to manually unlock the DOM keyboard function is loaded and working fine, but our little execution instrument just wasn't for orders. So yeah, not one trade or day type of person, but just I ain't in no rush, man. I've been doing this for a minute. And no reason to rush. I made sure I was nice and comfortable. I don't like that word comfortable per se, but I was no urgency. Just hey, let me fill you out. We just tested. We honestly tested our market. Heck, Jay. Our monthly buy area high. There's a little failure right there. Oh God. Honestly, you want to see the failure happen back up there wasn't looking at the heat map. I'm pretty sure it probably did happen. Guess if I go to aggressive, but I scroll back, I need to see it. Okay. The thing with this sort of, we're using other brokers or whatever, you have, something like Bookmap, for example, you have more access to cloud data. But the reason I really mess with Quad Tower quite a bit is that I can draw. I don't have to go across different platforms I just like this one platform I can execute. I can copy trade on Quad Tower. Yeah. This ain't no sponsor video or anything, but that's one of my reasons why I did mess with Bookmap. I wasn't fond of the price. Ain't even gonna cap. I wasn't fond of the price. I was already familiar with Quad Tower a little bit, but didn't really see, outside of the cloud data and all that. I really, didn't see much value in that. Especially when my intention was just to trade. Not price action, not really looking into the past like that, but maybe one day I'll visit it again, who knows? At the time I was just trying to keep my overhead down. That, like I said, it's a pretty penny. These receptors, I think, definitely just took off on this Tuesday. And now tested view off it. Tuesday, 612 all the way up to, that's 100 points plus. In the case of the value area low. But the thing that was a little iffy was that price did mitigate down, our PLC mitigated down pre-market. So I'm about to say something, boy. About some cool cat shit. Yeah. Welcome to the stream. I'll probably call it in probably in the next few minutes because I'm really interested in once I don't know, I just have this habit of when something like that happens, I just take the blessing and I move the fuck on, show up the next day. If I do any fat finger trades or anything like that, and I'm about to oh, I'm about to get in. Because I knew I wanted to get in that. That's when I wanted to execute. And conviction and confidence, right there. But, be back tomorrow. Around the same time. Look with your boy. Peace.